All right, we're back at offroadpress.com, and this is like the fourth of our string of interviews with Dave Cole from King of the Hammers. And we're talking about Monday now. We've gone through 3 days of the event, and we're up to Monday. Why don't you give us a little rundown of what's going on Monday? You don't have any events planned for Monday, but there's still a lot going on the lake bed on Monday.
Yeah, everybody starts rolling in on Monday. So we'll have our welcome gate set up the Friday prior. It's a donation to get into it's a donation. It's not mandatory. It's still public land, but it's $20 per person. That helps us offset our costs. Our costs have gone up extraordinarily high based upon the crowds. So this is kind of the crowds are there. This is the way to try to offset this cost.
So your $20 donation really is a bargain, really, when you look at any kind of other event that you go to. And this is for a full week, and it's not mandatory. They're just you're asking for a donation, and it kind of helps offset the security and the toilets.
$42,000 worth of monitoring fees with BLM, and a lot of money in insurance, and 60 porta potties costing 25 grand, and yeah, it's a lot of money. So this just offsets that cost. We try to provide value back. I mean, getting the Jumbotron out there this year so the fans have something to watch and can get caught up on stuff. And then there's lots of things happening. Wednesday night there's Miller's doing a welding party just for the girls, so a full cocktail party.
I've always thought that there's no possible way you could come to King of the Hammers and see everything.
Right.
And this year it seems like there's even more jammed into the week long. I don't think it's possible that you could take part in every different thing you guys have planned out there.
No, we've got meetings backed on top of other meetings, and it's just so much time in the day, but there's a little something for everybody. So just pick what you want to see and enjoy it.
So let's talk a little bit about the rules for the event then. You're under very strict guidance from the BLM. I'm sure that there's a lot of concern from the BLM. This event has gotten so big in light of the California 200. Safety is a huge issue, not just for this event, but for all racing events. Can you tell us a little bit about what the expectations are of the spectators out there?
Basic common sense, don't throw your trash on the ground. Take it home with you. Bring it. If you pack it in, pack it back out. Don't go on the race course. It's 150 feet off the race course in the speed areas where you need to be. In the spectator areas, you're gonna have barricades that tell you where you can be, so you can get a lot closer to the action than 150 feet. But you'll still be safe. You don't burn pallets. They got nails in them. You drive out to the lake bed today. There's nobody out there, but there's still 25 fire rings that have nails all around them because people are burning pallets out there. You get puncture your tires, kids fall on them. It's crap. So it's common sense. It's take care of it like it's your backyard, because for a lot of us it is our backyard. It's where we go and recreate all the time.
And so the trails are wide open on Monday. Anybody that shows up out there with a trail rig can run the trails, can get on the course. That's available to everybody on Monday?
Yes, it is technically. Obviously we want you to keep an eye out. There's going to be guys out pre-running. We don't have exclusive use of the trail or the course on Monday. We don't technically have it even on race day, but the BLM is still going to enforce the integrity of our course. So just keep your eyes open, enjoy yourself, have fun in the desert. Just be smart about it. Use some common sense. And
so there's seminars going on Monday as well. There's the vendor show will be open, I assume, and there's a lot of stuff still to do on Monday, even though there's no racing going on.
Yeah, there'll be the fire ring will be going at night. That's the only time that actually the $20 donation is a kind of a mandatory thing, to get into Hammertown in the evening to enjoy the seminars, the parties, the fire ring, all that kind of stuff. That will be with wristbands only after 6 o'clock.
Fair enough.
So,
all right. Well, we'll continue this coverage of the lead into King of the Hammers all this week, and we'll be back tomorrow talking about qualifying. Huge changes for qualifying.
And maybe drop some big names that no one's heard say it out loud before.
Excellent.